the timing belts on a 2014 SZ Territory with the V6 diesel, 2.7 litre. Bit of a process. Everybody thinks it's, you know, it's not too bad, an extra hour on your service. No, sorry. I'll just show you where I'm up to. I've got everything stripped. All the timing pins are in. I'm going to replace the water pump and the back fuel pump drive belt, which looks like a cam belt as well. Let's see if I can get a mirror in there, because I've actually gone ahead and replaced the rear one already with the tensioner, which comes with the kit. I'm using a Daco kit, so it comes complete. So I don't know if you can see it or not. I don't know how to turn the camera around. Bit of an old school bloke I am. There's the tensioner, and there's the belt. Nice and slow. So I've had to remove or disassemble part of the components, including the fuel filter. It's obviously got a cam belt cover over the top of that, and a few hoses, the wiring, which I've just tucked out of the way from the ECU. So I'm just about to reassemble it all. As I said, with the water pump, well, I've got it all apart. I don't need to take the cam belt assembly or the cover off to get to the water pump. They've designed it so you can replace it without doing that, which is a bit of a mechanic's dream, because some of these engineers don't really give two hoots. So just to give you an idea of what has to come apart, got my reading glasses on, what has to come apart and what has to be disassembled. I'm also doing a full set of hoses on it. So as you can see, it's a bit of a process. So these are the old hoses. Comes in a kit. It's a thermostat. Turbo induction hoses here for assembly and a couple of covers. So there you have it. So the drive belt, putting a new water pumping belt, as I said, put a new tensioner on it, new serpentine drive belt. And obviously I've got the camshaft locking tool kit. So an update on the cam belt replacement and the rear drive belt for the fuel pump replaced also. So I've got it all back together. I shouldn't have put the cover on, but anyway, just take your time with it. Make sure all the hose clamps and everything are in their location and done up tight. There is, I'll take this off, there is a bleeder nozzle on the top hose at the back there, which is a good idea to loosen that off just very gently, because it's only plastic. They are very brittle when they get a bit older. So just bleed the system as best you can with that. Generally you have the engine running at idle, and just put your replacement coolant in, and as you're doing that, you'll see it slowly bleed out of there, just to get most of the air out of the system. Again, I haven't cleaned the dust off the engine, but I mean, it's going to get dusty again anyway. So I have cranked it over just by hand initially when I replaced the cam belts, just to make sure all the belts were lining up properly with the pulleys. So we're ready for the initial start. I have had to get off this job and do some other ones, but I'm back on it now, so ready for a start. Let Mr. Squiggle go out. there you have it. So those belts are good for another 165,000. There's conflicting information on the internet saying, one I think I read that said that you had to change it every 80,000. That's probably too soon on these. I hadn't confirmed it with Ford, but then on another forum it said 100,000 K. But then I got some definite information saying every 165,000. So it's good to go. Just have a bit of confidence about you, and yeah, it should be ready to go. Like I said, just take your time with it. It's not an easy job like they do say. There's, again, conflicting reports saying it only takes an extra hour to do the belts on top of the service, but that's just not true. All right, have a good day, folks. See ya.